What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Craig Zilla coming at you with another piano tutorial. Today I'm breaking down Ascension by Maxwell. Now before we get started, there's going to be a link in the description to a video of me just playing through the whole song with the backing track so you can see how I play it, see how everything fits together. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. For this particular tutorial, I'm going to just be focusing on breaking down just the keyboard part, and particularly that Fender Rhodes that you hear throughout the song. Right? I'll talk about the bass a little bit, but mostly I'm just going to be focusing on those chords. So if you're playing this song with a bass player, this is the tutorial for you. So the song starts off with those chords, and the bass, just to kind of give you an idea, is doing this. Through like most of the song. That's what the bass is going to be doing. Okay, and the song starts off with that bass line and these chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Right? So those chords, what I'm playing here, in my left hand I got F and A. My right hand I got C, E, and A. Right? So that's your first chord. And it says F major 7 on the screen, but it's pretty much a D minor 9 when you put in that bass line there, right? So you'll hold that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 4, you hit this G7 here. G and B in my left hand, D, F, and B in my right hand. And that hits on the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. On the second pass, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You'll do this little move at the end. So that move is going to be like an A minor. I just have A in my left hand, C, E, and A in my right hand. This little B diminished thing. So B, D in my right hand, F, and B. And I'm just playing B in my left hand. And then a C major, C in my left hand, E, G, and C in my right hand. So, right, that's the move. So all together, that whole thing, and that comes in on the 2, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, right? So that whole part together, I'm just going to call that the normal chords, right? Because that's pretty much the normal chords throughout the whole song, but there's little variations here and there. And so throughout this tutorial, I might say, do one pass of the normal chords. This is what I'm talking about. This will be one pass of the normal chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that's one pass of the normal chords. So the song starts off, you do 2 passes of those normal chords, and then these kind of weird intro chords come in. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go back to the normal chords. So let me show you those weird intro chords. It's going to be D minor 9 to this, like a G major 6 with D in the bass. Back to that D minor 9 to this like G minor 6, I guess, or you could call it E diminished, but with D in the bass. Right, so 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And there's kind of like a synth pad going on in the back. And then you go back to the normal chords, right? So the whole intro you'll do 2 passes of the normal chords, those weird intro chords that I just showed you, and then 2 more passes of the normal chords before the verse starts, and then it comes in with the verse. Now the verse is going to be 3 passes of the normal chords, and on the 4th pass there's like a little slightly different ending, right? So I'm just going to show you the 4th pass, right? I've already showed you the normal chords, so you'll do 3 passes of that, and on the 4th pass you'll do this at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Right? You'll hit this different chord on the 3, and what it is, it's a G minor 7 flat 5, and you just stab it on the 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Right? And that's on the last bar. So you'll do like the first half of that 4th pass of the verse is kind of like the normal chords, right? This is all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. But instead of doing that little move at the end, we do this. Bop. Right? And that brings us into the chorus. Now the chorus is just the normal chords, right? You don't do any variations. You just do 4 passes of those normal chords. The second verse, though, comes in after the chorus, and this is where it gets a little different. The second verse is unique. There's like really no full pass of the normal chords here. It's just little variations of it, right? So I'll show you. I'll just play through the second verse and kind of then break it down for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Bop, bop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Bow. Okay, so that's going to be the second verse. And when you're playing this, when you hear him go, tell me how long, that's when your ears should kind of perk up and go, okay, this is the second verse. This is going to be a little different, right? So it starts off with that same chord that we start off with, right? But there's these hits. And when we hit, the bass is going to hit an A. So it's kind of like an A minor chord that we're just going to hit twice. Pop, pop. So that chord that we hit, C and E in my left hand, G, C, and E in my right hand. So it's a C major, but like I said, bass is going to be hitting A, so it's like an A minor 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, pop, pop. Okay. How long it's gonna take before you speak, babe? Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Pop, pop. 2, 3. Now watch this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that little move that we do at the end is actually delayed a little bit there during the second verse. Instead of starting that move on the 2, we started on the 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? And so that's kind of like the first half of the second verse there. The second half of that is going to go, there's this crazy move. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Without you here by my side. Okay, so you'll do that little G7 like we did before. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Without you here by my side. So when you get ready to say "without you here by my side," there's chords for all of that, and the chords are going to be right D minor in my right hand with C, and this C just stays the same the whole time, by the way. So D minor over the C major, right? back to that D minor with the C. So, and then A minor with the C, and then back to the D minor with the C, and then I'm playing F major 7s with both hands, and in the bass it's going to be D. So now what's interesting about this is that while we're doing that, you know, without you here by my side, the bass is doing this. Without you here by my side. Right? Which, if you think about it, when I was figuring this out, it really doesn't match at all. Like, that's a strange chord, right? I don't even know what to call that. So this is kind of weird. But don't be freaked out. You know, if you want to like check this out, look at the playthrough video of me like doing it, because I have the backing track. The rest of the song is in the background. The bass is there. You can kind of hear how it's going to sound with everything. Actually sounds really good. It's kind of like I guess like a tension building moment, right, for the song. So even though the bass and the chords don't really match, it still sounds good, and that's what I'm hearing on the record. So, you know, check that out. Check out the playthrough video if you don't believe me. And then, so after we land on this, so after that, we hold this chord for 6 beats. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ba-doom, boom, ba-ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, right? And that's weird, but something to look out for, right? So just so you know, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back into the groove, right? And so that's the second verse in a nutshell. Hopefully that all makes sense to you. And then after that second verse, like I said, we go back into the groove, like the normal chords, for just one pass. And the guitar does like a little solo thing. So after that second verse, you do one pass of the normal chords with just like the guitar doing its thing. And then the weird intro chords come back. So you do weird intro chords. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doom 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 doom. And then you just vibe on those normal chords, play through the whole rest of the song after that. So if you make it through all that, the second verse and the little guitar solo and then the weird intro chords coming back, after that you're good. You just vibe on those normal chords for the rest of the song. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I highly recommend you check out the playthrough video so you can kind of see how everything fits together and what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's all I got for that one. Hopefully that helps you out. If so, please like, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, or requests, feel free to hit the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. And that's it for this one. Until next time.